Today is a day of particular honor for me. Today I feel honored not only to share my love towards our earth, but also to share an abiding faith in the face of adversity, an abiding faith in the face of possibilities of this world. We talk about human rights, we talk about gay rights, we talk about capitalism, socialism, federalism, regionalism and equality. But I'm sorry that today if we do not talk about environment and sustainable development, we are going to be equally extinct. In my perspective, sustainable development is the organizing principle for meeting human development goals while at the same time sustaining the ability of natural resources and ecosystem processes. It is the kind of positive change where every human activity runs by keeping nature at the center. The concept of sustainable development was initiated back in 1987 AD when Brundtland Commission prepared a report called Our Common Future that shifted focus mainly on three bases: economic development, social progress and environmental protection. We have a lot of work to do now. I view the term sustainability as the humanity's preeminent target to create durable living communities and protect living heritages. While I refer sustainable development the holistic approach that leads us to the end point of sustainability. We can't just ignore this. The 20th century has been a century of unprecedented economic development, population growth and environmental change. From 1980 to 2080, the world population grew from 1.6 billion to 7.5 billion. It's huge. As the century began, the natural resources are under extreme pressure threatening public health and development. This rapid population growth has led us to several socio-economic consequences like high poverty rates, low health standards, wars and riots, political dominance between the countries, etc. And other several natural consequences like damage of forest, degradation of fresh water, degradation of coastlines and so on. Sustainable development comes up with a solution for all these problems with an assortment of principles including conservation of biodiversity, conservation of cultural heritages, participatory development, long-term vision, demarcation of development activities, etc. In September 2015, the United Nations General Assembly has formally adopted Universal, Integrated and Transformative 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development with a set of 17 Sustainable Development Goals, after commendable progress shown by Millennium Development Goals. These goals are to be achieved and implemented in every country from the year 2015 to 2030 AD. Sustainable development has sometimes been a subject of criticism with the question, is sustainable development possible? I strongly believe that 2 plus 2 equal to 4 is 100% correct, but I think that 2 plus 2 equal to 5 is not 100% incorrect, though it is less correct than 2 plus 2 equal to 4. So even if we make 5% progress on what we are been facing now, it will be much more effective for society because we can never make an absolutely sustainable world. Rather, we can make a less degradable world. Though sustainable development is very hard to achieve, it is possible with our organized efforts. Some ways to achieve sustainable development are conservation of air, water and land, creating an innovative and prosperous economy for future, taking a long-term perspective regarding intergenerational and intragenerational equity, polluter pay principle, empowerment through education, etc. Just we have to embrace an idea that no one becomes able to contribute to our society and to our sustainability by his income or social status. It is just our will that makes us able to contribute to our society and to our sustainability. Visualizing the condition where every person in this world is gathering with an idea to make this world a sustainable place, to make our earth a beautiful place to live, I find a place where everyone lives with prosperity, where everyone lives with peace and where everyone lives with fraternity. We can compare ourselves with a programmer. How we are building the future is similar to a programmer building a program that makes human life comfortable. The future is being programmed by us. If we miss a single semicolon, we know what the result is going to be. All such tweaks and bugs should be fixed as soon as possible to get a correctly compiled result. So finally, what is this speech about? It is a hope that every labor child working in that field feels that there is a home for him too. Every raped woman standing in that corner feels that there is a justice for her too. Every dead plant fighting with its life feels that the earth is still a copy of paradise. This speech is my stepping step to make everyone realize the real importance of sustainable development. What about you?